everyone, it's Carrie and welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday for today's jewelry tutorial. We are going to be making this super cute necklace. I really like long necklaces. I like necklaces of all lengths, but I really like long ones that have little dangly parts to them. So let's jump into our tutorial. Alrighty, for our supplies, I am using the gold finish findings today. You can use silver, gold, whatever you would like. I just have some simple chain. I've got these little leaf charms. I have some little gold spacer beads. I think these are 2.5 millimeter and a 3.5 millimeter jump ring. I have some different sizes of head pins and one eye pin. I have a larger size jump ring that is soldered. I have a beading hoop. I think this was the 25 millimeter one. I don't remember. I think most of all these supplies I got off Fire Mountain Gems. So I have some different colors, seed beads. These are all 8.0. I have some pink, some turquoise, and some bronze ones. You will need a ruler to measure your chain. And then you will need your basic tools. So I laid out some of my seed beads so they are easier to work with. We are going to start with the middle dangle, which is on the eye pin. And then our leaf is going to dangle from that. You can make your dangles as long as you want. So I'm going to start with one bronze seed bead, and then 7 turquoise, and then 7 pink seed beads. So there is our middle dangle. And I did mention it earlier, but I am going to use my one-step looper. If you don't have one, you can just make your loops with your round nose plier, but I really like the one-step looper. So there is our first dangle. So that will be in the middle of our loop. So now we're going to make our dangles on each side. I do have a couple different lengths of eye pins because I ran out of some of the others and just have some random other ones. So we are going to keep going with our pattern, but we are going to subtract one turquoise and pink seed bead. So we're going to have 6 on here. So we got 6 turquoise and 6 pink with our 1 bronze. And we are going to make our loop for that. So I will save this piece for an eye pin later. So there is our next dangle with the 6 turquoise and 6 pink seed beads. Okay, so we have one on each side of the middle done. I'm going to string on the rest of my seed beads on my head pins. We are going to subtract 1 turquoise and 1 pink from each head pin that we make. I'm going to have 5 dangles on each side of the middle one. So we got our last dangle done. So we are going to add our leaf charm. Right on the end of our dangle, I'm putting it on the end that has the bronze sea bead on it. I'm not going to use a jump ring, I'm just going to attach it to the eye pin. So there is our feather or leaf, whatever it is. Okay, so we actually need 2 of the jump rings. Right, so let's put our necklace together. Okay, so these little beading hoops have a little hole in them that the wire goes through. So you're just going to pop that out. Then we are going to put on our little gold beads. They are tiny and my lighting right here is not so good at the moment. Okay, so we've got 1 of our gold beads on and we're going to alternate our dangles. So dangle, gold bead, dangle. start and end with a gold bead. So I've got 11 dangles and 12 gold beads. We're going to pop the hoop wire back into the little hole, just like that. So we have the wire in there poking out. I like to take the wire and bend it upwards, which is sometimes a little hard to do. You've got to grasp it. And bend it up a little bit, like that, just so it gives it a little more extra security, and then you can crimp down the little opening for the wire, just to make sure that it don't slide out. So there is the first part of our little dangle. So now we're going to take one of our jump rings and we are going to loop it through the loop in the beading hoop. Which can be a little tricky as well. Okay, I had to get it in there off camera because I could not see it. And then we're going to take our other charm. And we are going to place that on that jump ring. And then close up your jump ring. Yeah, so it took a minute, but I got it closed. Well, there is our charm in there. We're going to take our other jump ring. We're going to put on our beaded loop as well as our bigger closed jump ring. We're going to close that one up, make sure it is snug. So there is the beaded part of our necklace. Okay, so I fibbed. We need 4 of the jump rings. So now we're going to cut our chain. I really like this chain from Fire Mountain Gems. It is a cable chain. And depending how long you want your necklace, you can cut your chain to whatever length you want. I'm making mine longer, so I'm going to cut a 32 length piece. So since I am cutting such a long length, I am not going to add a clasp to this, but if you want to make it shorter, then you absolutely can. So I'm going to take my 2 jump rings, open them up, going to add my pendant part and one of the sides of chain, close that up, and then do the same thing with the other one. Might help if I was in frame. So there is our necklace. So if you enjoyed my tutorial, give it a thumbs up, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and thanks for watching. Diesel.